Hi, welcome back to my genie bottle, or welcome to my genie bottle, whichever the case may be. You're so welcome here. Okay, I'm back with this because I changed it. I liked it in person, and when I saw it on the video, I was like, nope, I don't like it. I mean, I like it better than what it was, but it's still not balanced, so I'm going to bring you along as I try to correct what's bothering my eye. I did remove a bunch of bling with a craft pick. It was too haphazard, too spread out everywhere. It was just too much. Excuse me. So I removed a bunch of pop dots and stuff. And then what else did I do? Oh, the title over here was just on the page with nothing backing it. And so I was like, it gets lost. It doesn't look good. It's not balanced. So I painstakingly removed the title, popped out some pop dots. I cut out some circles. I did pop them up, and strips, inked them, and adhered the title onto the backing. So now it shows. And I thought it was balanced, but when I saw it on video, I was like, it's not balanced still. So I'm going to balance it, hopefully. And I realized also there's orange here and orange here, and it kind of goes with all the skin tones here, but it's still seeming like we need a little more of the orange over here. So let me grab while I'm here. This is my little, oh, how cute, Chamel stash, I think, hold up. I'm looking for this guy. I'm wanting that. Okay. And I've got a palette full of all sorts of paints. I've got Artist Loft. I've got Distress ink, didn't know I had, or Distress paints. And then I've got some of these and Martha Stewart. So I'm going to try to add some paint here, which I was thinking maybe on a couple stars, and that would help balance it. It's weird because as I sit here right point blank range looking at it, I'm like, cool, looks fabulous. On video, it's like, no, how can you not see how that's off, you know? Yeah, so it's off and I want to fix it. Needs more things like this here to bring in some of the bright orangey colors over here. Maybe even do like a Dece. Watch, I'll look at it on video. I'll be like, oh, what'd you put it there for? That's absolutely going to happen. I'm just here to tell you. And how about maybe, needs more, like what? Okay, I did run it off the page on this side. A little bit, maybe I could do it like that. Sure, why not? Why not? It just needed some more of this orange. On a Chamel live today, you got to check out Chamel's channel if you haven't. I'm sure you have. If you do scrapbooking, you've checked out her channel. Well, anyway, we had a live today. Super fun over there. She made me spend more money at scrapbook.com. It's her fault. I'm going to tell my husband that when he gets home. But anyway, when I fall on my sword, I'm going to point the finger at Chamel. Anyway, I told her on the live today that I had to replicate. I need to paint another rainbow like hers because it was only one of these in the pack. I love it so much, and I need it on other pages. And she was like, go for it. And I'm like, cool. So that's in my future, painting that, trying to paint that. But for the now, I'm gonna add some blue to here is my mission. And I was thinking to this one and to this one. But I am aware if I do that, I could throw off the balance. I don't visualize well. So I could throw off the balance of this color star. Say I've got 3 of this color. Well, I've got 5 of this color star here. And I'm thinking, it looks like I can make that one blue and this one blue and look great. Watch. I'll do it and I'll be like, nope, balance is off now. So you just watch. Then how do you go back to that color? I don't know. You find a paper with this color, and I don't know. I feel like that one needs to be blue, blue-green, And this one also. So I'm going to attempt to make it happen. Let's just look at this. That has sparkles in it. I don't know that it matters. It's very pretty. I don't know if it matters if this has sparkle. In my past, I've been known to tip my brush upside down, grab some and mix it here and flip it over and paint that way. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm gonna bring these. I think I ought to safely relocate these while I'm splashing about on my desk with paint. That's what I think. Okay. I brought a palette knife also, so let's grab it and put it into use. Lots of times also, I make dolls and do doll stuff too, so I have different methods for paper crafting than I do for dolls, and I forgot what I do for paper crafting as far as painting goes. I feel like Bob Ross. I was watching him the other night. I was happily, gleefully watching Bob Ross do his thing on some YouTube video. He was awesome. But don't fling your paint thinner. Don't flip it about off your brush in your room and inhale it. Not good. Did I achieve anything? This looks basically just like that to me. I'm just messing around, and you're welcome to hang out while I mess around and just see what happens. Looks just basically like that. Okay, hold up. You know what I could do instead of risking my layout, having something bad happen? I could just grab that paper and try to match it. There's a thought. Okay, just grab this out of here. Martha Stewart paper pad. I think that's a good sampling. Yeast. I can't, there you, yes you can. Okay. I think that's that. Am I on screen? Cool. You can see things. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So mostly I think I took, let me look down there. Oh, there's a goodly amount of this color too. That's way too bright. Isn't it? Isn't it? Got a Taylor song in my head now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's just a tiny bit of that one. Okay, so I didn't bring any green over here. What was I thinking? So that's, yes. Okay, very, very bright. So I need green and I need white. Well, oh, what is this? Do we have this in here? Yeah, it's like there. That's a bluish. I've never been one to find a palette very useful. I always end up just kind of using a paper and, you know, that's what I do. I wonder if I have any green. I'm not a green girl and I'm not, yes I do. I'm not a green girl and I'm not a blue girl. I'm a pink girl, I'm an orange girl, I'm a yellow girl. So therefore, here's some green. Oh, here's some purple. We're just gonna play, why not? We can play. Nothing wrong with playing. And as I've said, nothing ventured. I have a IKEA drawers over here. Someday I'll give you a tour of this little tiny genie bottle. And what's my point? IKEA drawers, and one strip of them is watercolors and paints and things such as that. Let's just play this. Yeah, let's just play. KK. I don't even think I want this palette. I mean, what am I going to do? Like, just sit here and go like that? No. Ineffectual. To me, no. I'm not going to piddle around with the palette, but it's fun to say. Piddle with the palette. Lord have mercy. Okay. Never conjure where you carve. All right. That's gorgeous. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Look at that. See it? See it? Look, look. Oh, yeah. That's pretty. What happens if I... So pretty. I wonder if this is what Martha did when she made each of my papers. That's very pretty. Okay. So we had this one. Definitely won't be needing this, right? But I have it. So, you know, for later I could. I think I have used this actually on a page I made with Miss Charlotte. My little granddaughter, Charlotte. I call her Little Lottie. She's never asked me why. I wonder if she knows Lottie is a nickname for Charlotte. I've never explained it. She's never asked. She just smiles broadly when I say Little Lottie. Dude, come on now. I don't have a lifetime here. I have definitely used this paint before. It was on the Little Lottie page. That's what it was. I did a green and black page. Okay, so, yeah, this was on my Charlotte page. Oh, I see what's happening. I want to go like that, but, how about, what is these? I mean, I'll just, you know. It's how I roll. What can I say? It's how I roll. Maybe ludicrous, but hey. If it gets me to point A to point B, or, you know, I'm good. As long as I'm moving in some progressive fashion, I'm good. What is this anyway? It's very cute. Okay. Okay. Just want to play. What's going to do? It's going to be yellowy gray. That's beautiful. That goes well. Huh? I got all sorts of chunks of paint here. Okay. All right. We don't need this. Fossilized amber. Okay, these are, and I don't know, I think we should. Oh, you know, I don't want to break my Pandora bracelet. Not that you can break them, but I don't know. The girls gave me this. My granddaughters, the triplets, gave me this yesterday. This little bee charm. It has like the bee shape over here to, yeah, you see. It goes with my Winnie the Pooh stuff because Pooh fan here, my husband and I. Okay. I didn't grow up on Pooh. My mom and grandmother read me other books, but not Pooh wasn't a mainstay. He wasn't a fixture in my childhood. And then when the triplets came along, look at the crusty chunks here. When the triplets came along in 2018, that's gorgeous. Is that crushed violet, wilted violet? Yep. Stunning. Anyway, when the triplets came along in 2018, we got them Pooh Bears and we got them Pooh books and blah, blah, blah. And then we were checking them out, Mike and I, my husband and I. And we were like, Pooh's hilarious, heartfelt, precious. Why were we not read Winnie the Pooh when we were children? We didn't know. So he and I would read it to catch up, so to speak, and acquaint ourselves with Pooh. And we had the best time going through Pooh books together. And he would read them, and he can do all the voices exactly right. And it cracks me up. Way too much white. You can't talk and do things. I can't talk and I can do things and talk, but it's not going to be anything that makes sense when I'm talking. But anyway, he can do all the characters, and he cracks me up. So it's a special thing between my husband and me. And it's also special with our granddaughters and us. So Pooh is a thing for us. We love Pooh. Okay. I'm just messing around, as you see. Just seeing, this can be gray, I bet, when I do this. Like gray? I don't know. It all works, right? I think it all works. I think I want a little more of this over here. Okay, so I think I know what I'm going to do. Pretty sure. So anyway, I don't want to have Pandora charms flying because I'm shaking up some paint. That makes no sense. Okay, I'm just want to see what happens when you do a pale blue-green with a... I figured I'd get gray. I don't know why. I don't know anything. Don't ask me. I'm just playing. I'm just playing in the genie bottle for a little bit. Okay, it is a blue-gray. Okay. Then I think what I want to do is maybe just swipe on some different colors on the wood stars rather than mix the color here and apply it completely on there, because I think I want to have each color come out kind of strong, you know? That's what I think. Let me glance over there at that page. Yeah. Let me just pretty. Okay. I mean, it gives the feeling of the paper, right? All of this, I feel that it does. And hey, if I don't like the color, I can paint over it. If I don't like that color, guess what? I can paint over that also. This is going to get me in trouble because, see, it like doesn't, it's not going to lie flat, and I'm going to whip it everywhere. I know that's going to happen. So right away, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay. I do this. I'll clean it. I clean it later. Okay. I'm going to say a quick prayer. Don't let me screw this up. And you're done. Now I need, what kind of paintbrush? I'll do this one. It's nice and flat and stiff, right? Right. Okay. I think before we begin, I need to rehydrate. And I think actually, I want to do this. I'm adding water to this little well on this little palette. Like a dot, because this is pretty dry. The paper's absorbing moisture. You know, you get it. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do mostly, let's just see what happens. I don't know. Oh, okay. Of course it's gonna come out darker. It's darker wood stained. Yes, of course. Really what I need up here is the other page. So I can kind of balance the other page with this side. I know what I mean by that. I know. I've never done this before, by the way. Have you? Never. I ate so much cake yesterday. We celebrated my birthday yesterday with my family, and I ate so much cake. My dad gave me a heaping lot of cake, and I ate almost nearly the whole dang thing. I don't like frosting so much. It's just like crunching straight up sugar. And so I was like scooping the frosting off, but I ate a goodly portion of cake with a little bit of ice cream. Not an ice cream girl, but I'll take it with cake, and I won't refuse it if it's offered, you know. I ate so much cake yesterday. So today I was like, okay, you're not eating one carb today, not one. So that was my mission. And what time is it? 4:10 in the afternoon. And I've not eaten a carb. And I'm a good girl. But I'm really wanting a carb. But yesterday I had so many carbs. And then my husband, oh my gosh, he's so bad. He's such a bad boy. I tell him, please don't store sweets in the house, because I'm a sucker, and I'll surrender. There will be no war, okay? No battle. I'll do that. So since I'm ridiculously without willpower, seems to be, around carbohydrates, I asked him, please don't have them in the house. Okay, we've gone through this a million times. Okay, no carbs in the house. I'm like, cool. If we want a carb, we can get it when we're out, like with the meal. Like if we go somewhere, we can have a carb, but it's not in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Well, he's like, cool. Well, the other day I said something about chocolate. I said, I'm craving chocolate. He's like, what kind of chocolate? And I looked at him. What do you mean, what kind of chocolate? Well, what kind of chocolate are you wanting? I said, I'm not very picky at the moment. I'm just craving some sort of chocolate. Why do you ask? Well, because I may or may not have some Cadbury eggs tucked away somewhere. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So off he goes to collect said Cadbury eggs, deposits 4 of those suckers, they're not small, in my lap, 4. And I consumed them on the spot. This was a few days ago, okay? So then, the next day, yesterday, I was still craving them. And so he's like, no worries, I got more. Deposits 4 more in my lap before the birthday party. Go to the birthday party, eat cake, copious amounts, with ice cream and pizza, mind you. Carb overload. Come home. And in the evening, I'm like, of course. My blood sugar went up. My blood sugar crashed. And then when it crashes, I'm going, dude, I need more carbs. I got you. Goes and gets 3 more eggs. He posits them in my lap. And what do? I eat them. God only knows how many Cadbury eggs I've had in the past few days. And I'll tell you one thing, it's an obscene amount. And I'll tell you another. I'm surprised I'm still alive. I'm surprised I'm not in a coma, and I'm surprised, and I ain't going near a scale for the next 6 months. That's all I got to say on that score. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up here. Move those. And move these. Pull these up here. Move it here. And see, is it more balanced? Let me stand and look and have a gander. I'm having a gander. Okay. To the way. Yeah, it's weird that I can't tell if something's balanced when it's in my face, but on video with a little distance, I'm like, oh, that's not right. I mean, it looks all right. Let me do this. No, don't do it. Do this. No, don't do that either. Yeah, it seems good to me. You know? Up. Stop throwing your hands around, girl. Oh, it's exhausting being me. Okay, I think it needs a little more greeny, hairy. You know, don't you? Because this is very blue. I think you need more green represented up in that corner. Okay, put this here. Move this. Stop flinging your paintbrush about before you do something stupid and foolhardy. Go over here. Are we still on round screen? Kinda. Okay, more green. More green. We want some more green. That's going to be too dark. Yes, too dark. Snatch some of that gray. Bring it over here. Now we're kind of back like this. So I did want more green like that. It's amazing that I've been painting so many years. You wouldn't know I'd ever touched a paintbrush in my life. Maybe if I closed my mouth, I could do something, you know? Okay. I mean, I think it's good. This is good. Deep breaths. Breathe. You chatter and you don't breathe. No wonder you get things screwed up. My oxygen while I yammer on probably drops to 70. Okay. I think that this is gonna be very good. I think. I finished a book I was reading, and I'm gonna do a layout on it. I was reading for about a month, which took me a long time. I read Rabble in Arms, which is one of my grandmother Nana's favorite books, if not her favorite book. And I finished it yesterday in tears. Yesterday morning, I finished it. It was almost 600 pages, or was 600 pages. So I was like, it's about the American Revolutionary War. And Nana, being up in Vermont and Maine, born and raised Maine, graduated from the University of Maine, so did my grandfather, her husband. And so it's by Kenneth Roberts, did I say that? And he was a guy from Maine, and it's about the American Revolution. And we went to Fort Ticonderoga, I don't know how many times growing up, and Nana was all about all of it. Loved it. Ate it up. And She was a history buff. She knew everything about everything. We refer to her as Nana Britannica. She was so brilliant, you can't stand it. So I knew when she passed away, they asked me, do you want anything in here, when we were at her house? And I was like, yes, I want that Kenneth Roberts book, because I knew how much it meant to her. And they were like, take it. I'm like, thank you. And they're like, anything else you want? I'm like, yeah, I want this lady, porcelain lady. And they said, sure thing. And I got a couple more things. And I've had that book since 2005, her copy. And I just now read it. So I wish I could talk to Nana about it and tell her my thoughts and hear everything she loved and thought. The writing's terrific. As I said, I finished it in tears. My dad read it too recently. He'd already read it once, but he reread it. And I told him I finished it in tears. He's like, why tears? It wasn't sad. I was like, Dad, it was. It wasn't sad. It was just super moving when they come back into town, the main guys, and the town floods out into the streets to greet the soldiers after every hardship they've suffered. And they're proud and strong, headed back into town after so long a time and hard a fight. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's true. I'm like, yeah, it's true. Why weren't you crying? Anyway, all right, take off your glasses and look at this. So all of that to say, I'm going to do a layout with Nana in the middle with her picture. That's her graduation from the University of Maine. I'm going to do a layout with those and with her book. I took a picture of her book and the lady I got that she got from England. And I have a whole exciting video. I'm super pumped about it that I'm going to film, God willing, about all that. Okay. Right now it looks good, but I feel like I need to paint this one too. It just right now, as I'm looking, I think this needs to be painted. Okay, I'm going to paint it. Watch. I'll look back at this and I'll be like, oh no, what did you do? What were you thinking? It's a mess. You watch. That's what's going to happen. You watch. Okay, glasses back on your face. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Get some water. Bring it back over here. I think it needs to be... Maybe I could do it like half and half green, half blue, like, or stripey, maybe. Let's just see what happens. I have never done this ever on a layout. Painted after I basically finished. It's quite nerve-wracking. Oh my gosh, maybe I should shut up and not pay attention so I don't jack something up, as I'm wont to do. Okay, hold up. I need some more blue. Anyway, if you guys still have your grandparents around, talk to them. Ask them everything about their life that you want to know. Because once they're gone, you can't ask anymore. Wish I could talk to her about the book. And she was an English major, I've said this, in college. And she finished 1 year in her postgrad. But, and she was especially fixated on things like, words, writing, hello. That was her thing. And I just wish I could talk to her about, things I highlighted in the book, and especially love descriptions and stuff, but I can't. I have her journals, half her journals, and I've been going through them looking for certain things, and maybe she'll reference it in her journals. I doubt it, because she probably read it in college, and these journals are not anywhere near. These are much later in her life, what they cover. Unless she reread it and made notes about it, I'd love to see what she had to say. Okay. And my son, Michael, I just mentioned that he was reading Les Mis with me a couple years ago, and then he dropped off, and I was like, wait a minute, we were reading that together. Whatever happened to that plan? Well, 2 weeks ago, he told me the other day, 2 weeks ago, he picked it back up and is on page 277 in Les Mis. I was like, what? Really? Yay. I was so excited. So now I got to reread that with Michael. I'm looking forward to it. and hearing all his thoughts on it. But that was wild because I just mentioned in a video, I just said, wait a minute. Wait, Michael and I are reading this together. And then now we're not. What happened? And yeah, just mentioned it. And he, around the same time, picked it up again and is reading it. I was like, thanks for letting me know so I can keep a pace with you, you know? Anyway, I'm excited to go back and live in Les Mis for a while. That book took me down. Okay, I feel like I'm just muddying waters here. I was trying to add a little more blue to the green look, and now I just feel like everything I'm doing, I'm mixing it too much. I know what I'm trying to say, but it looks very, let me look down there. Yeah, I need blue, and this is, I keep mixing it. Give me a fresh brush. Give me a fresh dollop of blue, like this blue. How about this one? How about that there? More like this, but I don't want to mix it. Oh no, look what I did. Brilliant. I think it'll blend, you know, I think. Let me grab this, put a little spit on it. Yeah, it'll blend. Just add spit, you know. There you go. A little bit of spit and you're good to go. Alrighty then, perfect. Don't worry, I'm going to clean that with alcohol wipe. Don't worry. Okay. A little spit and polish. Okay. Yeah. Alright then. Alright. I have a flash of blue and I think a little white will do me good. I have a book around here. Lindsay, my daughter-in-law, got me Christmas Before Last, which is wild because I already had the book, but it's in storage, about the artist who did Disney stuff a lot through the years. And I had the book long ago, and I'd never mentioned it to Lindsay, but she got it for me. And the artist for Disney from long ago, her favorite color, paint color, is white. And then it shows examples through the book of why and what white does to your composition. I was like, wow, that's incredible. Never would have thunk it, you know? It's right here in the genie bottle with me. I should have a gander. I kind of like it like that. I need a fresh brush. Put you here. Need a fresh brush. I got them everywhere. Come on now. I'll do this. Let me just drag it. A dry brush and see. Drag it some more. It's just a little too... I didn't put spit on that one. That wasn't very smart. Okay. I think that looks good. But these paint brushes scare me sitting here like this. Let me show you the book. Where is it? Cinderella. This is my book. And yeah, it was wild because I already have it in storage. I had gotten it like 2011 or something, and it was in my art room before. And anyway, then Christmas Before Last, she gave me this, and I was like, wait, I've been missing my book. It's in storage. How did you know? And she didn't know. And it's a used copy. I don't care. But I was like, how in the world did you know? And she's just shaking her head like, I don't know. And I mean, I seriously don't know. But anyway, so I have two of these books now. One is here and one is in storage. But she talks about how much she loves white. What was her name? This artist? Mary Blair. This Disney artist. And so it shows examples through the book of white and the power of white. And I was like, that's so cool. Look at the white. So that was her favorite. Look, white is her favorite paint to work with. Color. Yep. Isn't that cool? Look at the white. Yeah, so I remember that from this book. And I was like, that's so cool. Look at the white. Yeah, cool. Anyway, put it back. Okay. Now, let's pull these wet brushes off the scene before I do some catastrophic foolhardy thing like trip, stumble, and put them on my page. Okay. I think that's going to look good. And let's see if it does. I don't know. Get the cat hair off. How about that? It's a thought. Move it here. Okay, take off your glasses and look. Well, I mean, first let's count. We have 3 colored ones. 2 on this page, though. I don't know if that's a good thing. I think I may need to do this one. I feel like I do. I do. Give me one of those wicked brushes. A little bit of paint. A little bit of... Okay. A little bit more paint over here. Off screen, I'm dabbing my brush in paint. I think this needs color. Okay. Let's see. I think it does need color also. I think. So dangerous. I am living on the edge. Let me tell you, it's a little stressful. Okay, now let me look. That's better. Love it. Wonder if I want that one. Okay, so there's 1 on this page. That's good because it's an odd number. You see? There are 3 on this page. That's good. It's an odd number. But putting them together to have 4 that's not an odd number, is that problematic? I don't know. Seems like this needs to be... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, because together I like 1, 2, 3. I kind of think this is good. 1, 2, 3. 1 over here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. Look at it on video, and then I'll go, what were you thinking? That doesn't look right. That's what'll happen. And then I'll be back tomorrow tweaking this layout again. That's exactly what's going to happen. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave it. I feel like, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not leaving. Yes. No. Yes. No. If I painted this one, then you would see 1, 2, 3, right? Seems like that needs color up there. Oh, I feel like I need to do... Okay, one more. If I screw it up, I'll just weep for the remainder of the evening and lament the fact that I painted this. I think it needs paint. Oh, don't hurt Sophia's picture. I love the mix of blue-green I've got going here. That was not intentional, of course. I got hair in there. I don't like that. Let's see. Let me do this. All right. That was probably a spider web. And when I say spider web, I mean a hot glue remnant string of hot glue that's cooled off. Those are spider webs, in case you weren't sure. Kind of like this dancing color look with the white. Now I'm going against the wood grain. That's all right. I'm so hungry. Oh, I want cake and I want Cadbury eggs. Thank the Lord he said they were depleted. I need to take him to task for storing Cadbury eggs in this house. For the next time I said on a whim, boy, I'm craving chocolate. How dare he have them on standby, you know? That's just not good. Okay. That sweet man needs to be taken in hand with regards to chocolate. Okay, let's just do this and see what happens if I back up a little. If I do the brush back towards the way we came. Let me leave it there and just look. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, I don't think I like it. Do I? Don't I? Let's get this situated straight. Take my glasses off and have a look. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm scared now that with the amount of the colored stars I have, it makes these just look blatantly plain and bare and raw. You know, I don't know. Standing right over it, it looks decent to me. Like I said, I'll upload this and I'll look and I'll go, ooh, that's, you gotta fix that. That's what's gonna happen. Right now, these are jumping out and I'm like, you need to paint these. What if I need to step away and, you know, step away from it and look again later, because right now I'm just up in it and I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna step away for clarity. I hope you had fun with me today. I hope to be back soon. I hope when I come back I tell you I loved it. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.